I've got a couple raised beds. And I've got some tomatoes and some beans. Those are cherry tomatoes. And we've got leeks planted. Got strawberries in a pot here. And strawberries in a pot here. We have our little starter pots and some flowers up here on the ledge. And then go over my rainwater collection to another raised bed. We have some green beans. A few carrots are starting to pop up. Got some squash, more leeks, more tomatoes, and peppers. We have some more tomatoes started in pots. And then there's some Swiss chard and celery in there. More leeks. This is my green beans that I've started to put in my other garden that will go in the ground. And some Swiss chard. Oh, sorry, that's kale that I've started in little pots. More tomatoes. And this is my big bucket that I have tomatoes planted in. And it is just doing wonderful. Got lots of tomatoes. It's looking really good. We have some arugula growing there. And we'll just use that in salads. A few more tomatoes. And we have yellow squash. More tomatoes that will be coming up behind the others. We have two purple bell pepper. Those are little beans. Just a house plant that I'm growing. More peppers. And these are jalapenos and banana peppers. We have a zucchini. It's doing quite well. Seeing a few little fruit start on it. And then my poor little sickly tomatoes that I don't know why they're all planted in the same soil, but this bucket for some reason just does not look as good as everything else. More tomatoes. We have jalapeno peppers. And we have already harvested a handful of those. And right beside that, we have banana peppers, which we have not harvested yet, but we got a couple that are looking really, really close. We have some sweet peas, which we mostly use just as a snack. The kids will eat the leaves right off the little vines. And some paste tomatoes that we're going to use to make spaghetti sauce. We have some herbs, mostly basil, but there's a few other herbs in there. Parsley, cilantro. And that's actually Josh's garden, those two pots there. We have a bunch more tomatoes coming up. A whole row of tomatoes that are coming up, so we should get a very good crop of tomatoes this year, I hope. And the kids' little pot that they did a few dianthus, and then they have some strawberries and some more peppers in, and then another tomato, and of course my house plants I had to put out here because it does them good to get this nice spring and summer rain and sunshine. So I always put them out here to start growing really good. And they can go back in when it starts to get cold. And last but not least, I have a tree collard, which the bugs, the worms are eating up, but come winter time, we'll be able to get some off of it. And that's my bucket garden. I'll have to take some pictures of my in-ground garden at my other property so that y'all can see what I have going on over there.